How long does an IRS audit usually take? Well, it depends. So the first thing it depends on what the IRS is looking at and how technical it is. If they think you've underreported income and you submit bank statements showing you didn't, and you don't have a situation that suggests that you're using a lot of cash, the audit can end pretty quickly. Consequently, if you are under examination for expenses and the auditor has to dig through a bunch of receipts and reconcile things to make sure that you're producing producing expenses appropriately, then you could be in for a long haul. So it varies, but the problem that we see the most often is once an auditor gets into an audit, they tend to dig and they tend to fish around. So ideally, the audit process shouldn't last more than a meeting or two. The auditor issues a document request, you provide all the information, the auditor may have some follow-up information that they need based on that first meeting, you produce it in a second meeting, and then that really should end the line of questioning. You should be able to get down to brass tacks pretty quickly in about 2 meetings. If you're in an audit for 6 months or a year and you've had multiple meetings on a subject, that's a good sign that something is seriously wrong with your audit. Even more than one meeting, in a lot of cases, is a sign that something is seriously wrong. It's either a failure of preparation or it's a failure to control the auditor and to get them to focus in on the audit. And so what I would recommend is go into the audit having a plan. Have a very clear path of the way this is going to go. Talk to the auditor, develop an audit plan, and then execute accordingly on that audit plan. Keep things in line. As long as you're producing things and as long as they're accurate, you really don't have too much to worry about if you keep the auditor in line with the plan. It's where the auditor starts to deviate from the plan that things go awry. So the goal in any IRS audit is not just to pay as little as possible, but it's to shorten the amount of time that you're under examination. So audits should move very quickly, they should move according to plan, and they should be chunking along as quickly as possible in order to get them over with as soon as possible.